That's nice. Mine was kind of fart vibes.
The
That
crack
sip. I just said it was a little gurgly fart vibes.
little bit.
This is pretty good. New drink alert.
I love Swoon.
These are called Swoon. They're teas, and they are in a can. They're non-carbonated, and they are pretty clean ingredients, I will say. Not the worst. They're low sugar, sweetened with only natural sweeteners like monk fruit and shit. And they are, this one's 5 calories.
Yours is lemon. Mine, I got peach.
Tea.
I got peach.
She put hers over ice. This is the branding if you're on visual. Very cute.
I love it.
People are getting so creative.
Swoon, we love you. Please sponsor us.
We swoon for Swoon.
I will swoon for Swoon.
God damn. That's why they pay us the big bucks.
Yeah. Hi, guys. Happy Monday.
Hello. Happy Monday.
I didn't know I could feel like that.
Kristen, talk to us. Talk us through it.
I couldn't sleep last night. I literally pulled an all-nighter.
That's so nuts.
You hear me ramble about my lack of sleep a lot, but this wasn't just like, oh, I slept bad, or oh, I tossed and turned, or my back hurt. Like, I fell asleep at like midnight, woke up at like I think it was like 1:25, and we are here now, and it's what, 2 p.m.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it. I don't know. Like, that was true insomnia.
Yeah.
What I'm getting
I was
to
going to
here.
say,
that wasn't just a bad night's sleep.
were you like exhausted, tossing and turning, trying to sleep, or were you wide awake?
Both. I got to a point where I was like, fuck this. Like, I was getting frustrated. I was like, I'm just going to sit up now, because I'm still getting over that. Like, I think it was like a chest infection now that, like, in hindsight now that I'm feeling better. And
Yeah,
like,
that wasn't hay fever.
Yeah, the contrast of what that was, like, that was kind of crazy for a sec. So I just have this like residual cough, whatever, and a little bit of mucus, but TMI, but I don't care. It's clear now. That's not even TMI. That's good TMI.
Yeah.
That's like good news. You should be happy. It's clear and like thin, which is great in the grand scheme, but that's like gives you the worst nasal drip because it's so watery.
Yeah. That you
So on
can't
top
get
of-
rid of it.
No, exactly. So on top of all of that, I'm like, okay, let me actually lay down. And then I'm like, just coughing.
Yeah.
At fucking 4:30 a.m. I made some tea.
Damn, you were up.
I was walking around. Like, I almost came out here to the living room and just like put on a movie at one point. I should have.
That's always kind of a fix for me. Like,
Me
I
too.
need to switch
like,
up.
break out of it.
Yep. Yeah. And
It's
it's for some reason, like when my bed isn't hitting, I need to go.
That's perfectly said. My bed was not hitting us.
No. No.
Like,
No matter
all.
the position, no matter if one leg's in or one leg's out, like you try everything to find the perfect combo to actually fall asleep. But when nothing's working, you have to like evacuate.
You have to just kind of accept your faith.
Yeah.
Fate, not your faith. Give me a break. And that's what last night was for me. So it's okay. I still like,
You have more energy today than you do some days with a full night of sleep.
I'm just like, this is what crazy people feel like. I feel like I don't even know where my head's at right now. Like, it's beyond exhaustion. Like, I'm in like that state of mind where my body's like, oh, we can't be tired because we're
You're in fight or
danger
flight
or
right
something.
now.
Yes. Like, my
You're
body's
literally
like not allowing me to even
in
get
like
tired.
a plateau, constant state of fight or flight.
That's been my late 20s.
I'm
For
sorry.
the most part.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Tonight I'm going to take a Theraflu so I don't cough.
Yeah.
Because like, that's what I needed was a cough suppressant. I found one in our medicine cabinet, but I didn't want to take it at like 4 a.m. because then I would have, it would have I kind of had the two evils.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take it tonight at like 9 p.m. and I'll be gravy. I'll be totally fine. But like, wow, that was really hard.
Yeah. I'm glad you're kind of going through all of this before
Gov Ball.
Yeah, before
Yeah.
Gov Ball, before we have people here.
Yeah, but this is, well, I guess all Monday episodes are pre-recorded, but this is pre-recorded. Like
More than it usually
it
is.
usually
yeah,
is. Thank you.
it's just the week before.
Mm-hmm.
Because like we said, we have guests coming. We have friends from the Bay coming for Gov Ball. And we're just going to spend the weekend with our homies, listen to music. Who's
present.
the number one person you're excited for?
Oh, I thought you meant like of our friend group. I was like,
I gotta pick one.
That's rude. Ooh, I think I don't have a number one. Do I have to pick one?
You have to.
Okay, then you do too.
Okay. I will, I promise.
Renee Rapp.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know, Sabrina too,
I know.
but also Post. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I just have seen Post.
You're right. But he's like kind of different now.
It's different for sure.
I don't know. Renee Rapp.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's yours?
Mine is SZA.
Really?
Yeah.
Not saying I'm not excited, but like I wouldn't think that for you.
Only because of like her artistry right now.
It's gonna be a fire set.
The set is going to be
You're
insane.
right.
I know her vocals are going to be like insane.
Mic is on.
Literally. And it is on.
Yeah, our mic's on. Just testing. Sorry.
I'm excited to be surprised with how much I know I'm going to love her. Does that make sense?
You're
Like,
right. You're so right.
I just know I'm going to love it. Like,
Yep.
I know I'm going to love Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh my God, this lineup's so fucking good.
I know
We're
I'm
gonna
gonna
love everything.
Yeah, we're gonna love all of it. But I just know we're gonna be
You're
so enthralled at that set.
Yep. It's gonna be captivating. It's gonna, especially because I'm not gonna say we're not SZA fans, because we are SZA fans, but we're not like
We're
the
not
diehards.
Like, I won't know every song.
Right. But we're going to be like,
She's just
still
gonna
so
put on
blown
a
away.
fucking
Yes,
show. She
agreed.
will. She
Agreed.
will. I just know it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I am excited.
I'm so pumped.
I'm so excited. I'm like itching for like Wednesday afternoon when we are
Vacation mode.
Yep. When
Yeah.
we finish recording our Patreon episode, and then we're on vacation mode until the following Wednesday.
Yeah,
Like
we have
we're
a full
off
week
for
off.
a week.
Except I still work, but
Like
we have like a full week off.
yeah. Like and like friends in town. Like that's vacation mode. Even
Yeah.
if we were all fucking sitting in silence, like that's still like
me sitting here on my laptop working while everyone's like
Playing
hungover on the
Xbox
cat.
and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be.
someone's got to make the money.
exactly. Someone's got to pay rent around here.
Bring home the bread.
God, it's so hot in here, you guys.
really
I'm
miserable.
like profusely sweating. It's supposed to be. It's 85 today. It's getting
Too hot.
hotter and hotter.
It's getting too hot, and the humidity hasn't even started.
Yeah,
Like, wait
and
for
that's
August.
when it gets hot.
It's like late July, early August. That's when I'm like, I'm not having fun anymore.
No,
I'm like, get me out of this place.
Yeah, we're gonna be out of it for a good
Yeah.
like chunk of July.
And August for me when I go back to the Bay
Oh,
for a
right.
little bit. My
Yeah.
grandpa's turning 80, you guys.
Wow, happy B-Day.
He's
Grandpa.
so cool in August though. So save your happy B days. Yeah, like 80 years
When's
old
his
and
birthday?
like August 12th.
12th. Okay, he's a Leo.
Fucking Leo. Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's a Leo.
And
but he's an August Leo.
Right. And my mom and him butt heads because they're
Right.
only like a few days apart. They're like so alike that they like,
Right.
yeah.
Your mom's is the 4th, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, same day as Vince.
Yep.
Leos.
Now what? Lions, right? King of the jungle.
Tigers and bears. Oh, I've been rewatching a season of Survivor, and I've only watched bits and pieces. Like, I've never been a die-hard Survivor watcher, but I'm flying through this season. I think I'm on season 4.
Jesus.
I'm not watching it. Like, I didn't watch 1, 2, 3.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Yeah, I just picked one.
Yeah, I
We
guess you can hop around.
Yeah, we just picked season 4. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And I see the love of Survivor. Like, I see why people are so diehard Survivor,
Bet.
and I'm just hooked.
I've watched like a few eps. And, like, I
Exactly.
understand. Like I know what the show is. I understand like the torch ceremony or whatever. Like
I think I could do it. I think
you
could do
could
it
too.
I think I could.
I
Really
think
do
you'd be
it.
you're well rounded with like all the types of games that they do.
Yeah.
Like I'm not even gonna sit there and say like, oh, but you need to be jacked, because like no, not all the games you don't. A lot of it is mental strength.
It is.
A
A lot of it, because you like. like I said, I don't know what goes on now. Like this is literally
we should watch the current season.
I'm down. We can start it after this.
Yeah. Oh, thank God. I'm so excited, guys. Let's get to this.
I'm watching a 2001 season, so it's literally 23 years ago. So I don't know like what's changed in the dynamic.
Yeah.
And this is only season 4, so I'm sure the show has developed so much. But
wait, what did the one guy say about the other team? Mind you, this is 2001.
This is 2001, so like, guys.
America's feeling crazy.
And it's crazy because they already know that there's this one guy, his name's Tom, and they already kind of labeled him as quote like politically incorrect and like he's just a fucking bigot and
what's a bigot?
Okay, I'm gonna read the actual definition. A person who is obstinately or unreasonably attached to a belief, opinion, or faction, especially one who is prejudiced against or antagonistic toward a person or people on the basis of their membership of a particular group. I don't even know if I should say this.
I mean, it's on television. Like you're just saying what
it's actually fucking nuts. And me and my boyfriend paused it and we're like, what? I can't believe this was even able to air.
Yes. But again, it was 2001. Like, not saying it made it right. I'm not saying that, guys. I'm just saying it's
the
crazy.
Awareness.
Even when you watch like old movies, like I watched The Hot Chick recently again, and I was like, how did that fly?
How?
It really was a different time, honestly.
Yeah.
Not saying it was okay, but like, we've all noticed it when we rewatch our old favorite shows and movies. We're like, what?
How did that? Even when I watch like some Friends episodes, like
I remember one with I think like Joey said some like very fucking rude shit. I was like, damn, I'm surprised they're allowed to do that.
Their teams got switched up at one point, and he got moved to a team that was already like had their own alliance going. It was a guy and 2 girls, and the team before was based on like young versus old. Okay. And he got moved to that team and like replaced the 2 older people. And he goes, there's no way we're going to win. We got a queer and 2 girls here. It was fucking nuts.
And he's like dead ass. Like he's thinking like strat.
Yes. No way we're going to win. And there was one part. A queer and 2 girls. And there was one in that accent too. Like I'm not just throwing that accent around. No. And there was one part where they were all waiting for everyone to gather and go get water to bring back to camp.
Yeah.
And he goes, God damn it, these women. Thank God there's not mirrors in there. They'd be taking double the amount of time.
Oh my God.
Insane.
Is he like good?
I think he might win. Oh, he's that good. Shit. He like, and the thing is, he says these
no
things.
Spoilers, by the way, guys. If you know that season, don't spoil it. Don't tell me. She's super into it.
I'm not done yet.
We will block you.
I'm super into it. But like he slips these comments here and there. But I will say like otherwise, like he does really great on the show. Like I see why he's on the show.
Yeah, no, I mean, they cast the people that are gonna fucking open their mouth and I mean, we're talking about it 23 years later. Like
exactly.
They know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing.
Oh my God, there's also one part where he's crazy, he's diabolical. One of the girls, the younger girls, got a tick stuck in like her butt cheek.
Oh, already know.
Right.
I'm out.
Yeah. I mean that they're like in the wild. She got a tick stuck in her butt cheek. So they're like doing what you do. You pour hot water on it so it comes out.
Right.
And he comes over and he's doing it with like 2 other people. And it comes out. And then she's like, oh, okay. And she like stands up and he slaps her ass. And he goes, it's okay. My wife knows. Something about his wife. He goes,
my wife wouldn't care.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Jesus.
My wife knows what I'm like.
Okay, that makes it totally fine.
It's crazy.
I wonder what he's doing now. Don't look him up though.
So you can't. I haven't looked anything up, but this is another point that I've talked about. He's like probably in his 50s in the show. Yeah. So there's probably a good amount that have either passed away or, I mean, the 20-year-olds that we're watching are now in their 50s. Right. You know, like it's crazy to think.
That's crazy.
They're not gonna be the same. Like I'm not gonna find the like.
They're like IG.
Yeah. Literally. Because I had that thought.
Definitely
like,
not his.
No. I mean,
maybe. He's in your poppin'.
Yeah.
He's a streamer.
Like, I could see that. And he has...
he's like a podcast or something.
He has cis.
Oh, shit.
I don't think it's like bad because like medical would have taken him out.
Of course.
But he has like this big one on his side, on the side of his neck, and he like lets all of them pop it.
Oh, it's like it
It's
fills
like a-
up and
Yeah.
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 Love that.
Yeah.
That's really sweet.
If you guys
of him.
listened to last week's episode.
Love that.
Yeah.
Though.
Yeah. I don't know. I think he might win because he's liked by everybody.
Yeah. He's just like outspoken.
He has surprisingly no drama with anyone. And he's actually like, he's decent at the challenges. Like you can tell he gets tired and he's really like run down at the like more physical ones, but he's hanging in there. He's in the the episode I'm on, he's bottom 7 or 8 now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You only have like a few more episodes then, right?
Yeah. I think I have like 5 or 6 eps.
Does only one person go home at a time?
Yeah.
They don't do multiples?
No, not as far as I've gotten, but this guy, I don't know.
When you told me that, I was like, wow.
Crazy.
Tom's comment about the queer people you just said reminded me my mom just called me. Speak of the devil. Satan. Sorry, it's only funny to me. It's obviously Pride Month. Happy Pride Month, everybody.
Happy Pride Month.
Love the vibes this month. I always love it. But she texted me like 3, what would you even call this? Just like graphics. It's not like a meme, but just like graphics that like people, she probably posted them on Facebook to be completely honest, and then just sent them to me. She sent me one. It has just like rainbow hearts all over it. And it says, wishing all the homophobes a super uncomfortable month.
True. True.
And then she sent another one with a rainbow and it just says ally.
The fact that she sent them to you as if like you
like,
just don't know your mom.
I think she's just like making sure I feel comfortable. She's like, honey,
I get it.
this is a safe space. And then the third one says, this one's actually really cute. It says, I'd rather be excluded for who I include than be included for who I exclude.
Yeah.
And it's all in rainbow lettering. So
I love that.
Shout out my mom. My mom is ending homophobia single-handedly.
Single-handedly. One daughter at a time.
Yeah.
You know what clicked? Maybe she listened to a couple episodes ago. You kind of joked like, I'm done with men. Maybe I'll just become a lesbian. Maybe she's just
probably like
opening the convo
if
for
you
you.
need to do that.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mom. I really appreciated that.
Thank you for the safe space you created.
She just like, and she didn't send those all at the same time. This was like, she sent like one, and then a few hours later I got another, and then a few hours later I got another. Like she's just like popping them in.
Yeah. I love that, like that generation specifically, their like efforts to create that safe space.
Yeah.
It's very special.
It is.
Like
the ones who fucking do it.
Right.
Obviously there's the ones who don't.
The ones who do it. I remember one time my dad, I think it was when I first moved to LA.
I remember this.
I had first moved to LA, but then I moved home, and my dad was asking me like, how's it been? Like, are you dating? You got a boyfriend? And then he kind of paused. He goes, or a girlfriend. And I was like, no, Dad, I'm not seeing anyone, but like, thanks for that.
Yeah.
Like, that felt good.
Absolutely.
You know,
that's all it takes, parents.
It really is.
That's all it fucking takes.
It's that little bit of effort to like create the safe space for your loved ones.
Yep.
I just loved that.
And we still
like
talk
that.
about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, like it's funny because like the way it came through in like these like funny little graphics, but like, good job, Mom.
Yeah.
Like, hell yeah. No, I love that. Okay, you guys, we are so eager to hop into today's episode.
I'm
you
so
have
excited.
no idea. Like, we haven't opened any, but we have like throughout the week looked at some of the subject lines.
Yeah, they're fucking crazy.
Like this is gonna be a long episode, or we were thinking a 2-parter because we have so many entries. So we'll see how this goes. See how you guys like it. Let us know in the comments or socials or wherever. But like, this is gonna be so good. I'm just so excited.
Yeah.
If you don't know and can't tell by the title, we asked you guys to send in your hometown stories, like but like crazy stories, like crazy affairs or murders or
just your hometown
crimes.
drama.
Yeah, hometown drama is kind of the umbrella term here, but like these subject lines are more than just drama. Like drama sounds like a light word compared to some of these.
You guys went
Scary
in.
words.
I was expecting, like, we had given you guys little bits to send in, and I was expecting you guys to like follow that, but you guys went above and beyond. Like, some of these titles are fucking nuts.
Okay, I have to start with this one because this one caught my eye the other day, and like I've actually like told
I already know
several
which one.
people about it already. I'm like, I need to open this.
Yes.
Subject line: wife's body parts flushed down toilet.
Holy shit.
I'm so excited. Okay. It starts with, okay, settle down. Oh, dang.
Is it not it?
I actually don't know the story that deep, but when my dad was growing up, there was a murderer that went down right down the road, or lived down the road from where my dad was living. A man named Rory Jack Thompson murdered his wife, cut her up into little bits, and flushed her down the loo. Here's the snippet of the Wikipedia page. Quote, Thompson felt that he was under attack as Maureen had taken steps to prevent him from spending money in their bank accounts. He had been accused of domestic violence and felt that his visitation with the children was under threat. One night while his children were at the house, Thompson set off on foot intending to kill and bury Maureen. However, once in sight of her house, Thompson abandoned his plan and returned home. This is not the first time Thompson had murderous thoughts. He admitted in his autobiography that he had once contemplated the murder of his first wife in order to gain custody of his eldest daughter. At this point, Thompson was not sleeping well and was taking medication to help him sleep. He felt that the people around him were not on his side and that Maureen was not keeping her word in their custody battle. Thompson was also under stress from his new job, the move, the death of his mother, and the threat of having to move out of the CSIRO family.
Cicero?
Oh, it was family accommodation he was living in. So just maybe some funded housing or something. I'm not sure what that is. Thompson bought half a sheep, dismembered it, and tested to see if he could flush it down the toilet. Well, on a work trip to Sydney, he purchased a hacksaw and other tools in preparation. On the 10th of September, 1983, Thompson took the children to his house for his scheduled visitation. Once they were in bed and locked in, he set off on foot to Maureen's house at 99 Hill Street, Hobart. I don't know where that is. On foot, wearing a wig and a wraparound skirt to conceal his identity and carrying a bag of tools. He waited in the garden until Maureen had gone to sleep and entered the house with a spare key. She woke and there was a brief struggle during which he struck his estranged wife with a table leg and then proceeded to strangle her. Following the murder, Thompson cut Maureen's body into smaller pieces using a hacksaw and meat cleaver and then flushed the pieces down the toilet. I feel super nauseous right now. He took the parts he couldn't deal with to the bush above Pottery Road, Lena Valley, and buried them. In his autobiography, Thompson explained his reasons for cutting up Maureen's body. Why did I cut up the body? Actually, I no longer fully understand the mental process that led to it, but fundamentally, I cut it up because it would not flush down the toilet whole. Why flush it down the toilet? Fundamentally, he loves that word, to get rid of all the evidence. But why a toilet? After all, my original thought had been simply to bury the body, but that plan had gone away, though the folding shovel was still in my bag. I now think that in the many hours of agonizing, wouldn't that be in the many hours of agony?
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, whatever. My adult mind collapsed between fear and the felt necessity to make Maureen vanish. And the toilet was a very young child's solution for how to get rid of a guilty bad doo-doo.
Oh my God.
He called her a doo-doo. Holy fuck. After disposing of the body, Thompson returned home to the children. The following day, he took them swimming and returned to work on Monday to finish his 50th scientific publication. On the 13th of September, 1983, Thompson reported Maureen missing. In the early days of her disappearance, a finger was found at the sewage works sewer, which raised suspicions about Thompson's missing persons report. The next day, the investigators visited Maureen's house and found evidence of violence. During investigations of the house's sewer system, the coroner, Dr. Royal Cummings, found 60 pieces of unidentified body parts and another 23 identified parts. Several days later, the investigators found Maureen's severed head in Lena Valley. The 10-day-long investigation gave sufficient evidence for the police to arrest Thompson. End quote. That's the biggest drama I could think of right now from my small town of Hobart, Tasmania, Australia. P.S. I can't read today, and you guys you could probably tell that by now. P.S. I love you guys. And if either of you read this, could you please chuck me a message, like or follow on my Insta? My name is Marnie, but my Insta handle is Mermaid Man Barnacle Boy.
Yeah, it is.
Love y'all so much. PPS, I'm half cut right now, so I'm sorry if none of this makes sense. Teehee XOXOXO. Is half cut like drunk or something?
Oh.
Like a Australian thing?
Maybe, or like high. I don't know.
I don't know. Everybody go follow Mermaid Man Barnacle
Barnacle
Boy.
Boy.
That is an incredible handle. Like,
Yeah,
consider
how'd you
yourself
get
very
that?
lucky. Wow. Oh,
Damn. This guy.
Rest in
yeah.
peace, Marine. That is absolutely fucking tragic. This guy, I'm assuming he's locked up.
Yeah, there was
fucking hope.
there's an inkling of me that like maybe he tried to like plead insanity.
Yeah, maybe.
Plead insane.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know, because that's fucking insane.
The way he talked about
exactly
it.
like
Called her a doo-doo. Like,
right.
That's crazy.
Right.
Didn't in Netflix's didn't he kind of do a similar thing with like the meat grinder? Remember, he was like putting body parts to the meat grinder.
Was
We
he?
just started rewatching that, by the way, guys.
Yeah.
Because the final season's coming.
Yeah. I don't know. That sounds like something he would do.
I think it's it was like maybe like season 2 or season 3, because Love is a chef.
Oh my God.
And she has like one of those like restaurant grade, butcher grade, big grinders, and they put someone's body through it. I don't know.
Probably.
Just popped in my head.
Hate that.
Yeah, that's we really started with a strong one, I guess.
That was
your
crazy.
hometown is now on the map. So shout out what was it? Hobart, Tasmania, Australia, Lena Valley.
Okay, this one caught my attention because it's called Human Fly, Murfreesboro, Tennessee.
Oh, we love Murfreesboro.
We love Murfreesboro. If you don't know, Murfreesboro is that the town where the hotel is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because the festival's Bonnaroo's in Manchester, Tennessee. So every time we've gotten a hotel in Murfreesboro. So we're basically locals.
We get the same hotel every year, and the same guy works the front desk, and it's like he's like a cartoon character because he's like wearing the same outfit as he wore the year before.
Yeah.
Like he wears a toupee. Like he doesn't really talk to you.
No,
but like the establishment, incredible.
A1.
He really he's running that shit.
Great experience
He's a
every
businessman,
time.
an entrepreneur.
Yeah, so we love Murfreesboro.
Yeah.
Okay, good day, ladies. You can keep it on or not. This is Addison.
Hi, Addison.
I've been listening since the beginning of the podcast and have followed Kristen since they said blog squad days.
Blog squad.
I just turned 18 and am navigating life with the help of you ladies. Wow. Anywho, I'm from Murfreesboro, Tennessee, right outside of Manchester for Bonnaroo. Yep. I'll host if y'all want to come through.
Hey.
In the 70s, a guy was trying to make money and asked for people to give him $50. Only got like $15, I think. And he would fly off the courthouse on the square. What? Oh, he would climb up there with the help of the fire department and jumped off. What? And died immediately and is now known as the human fly.
What?
Oh my God.
So it was an accident? I'm not understanding correctly.
Did he like think he was a fly?
Huh.
I don't know. Murfreesboro, oh my God, celebrates it every year and holds a little vigil for him. I attached the article if you want to read more. Sorry for the ramble. Love you ladies. Also, Kristen, you are my celeb crush. Oh, that's sweet.
Thanks.
Let me pull up this article. Oh my God, he was dressed in a clown outfit, complete with face paint, and he wore roller skates. And he climbed to the top of the courthouse, hoping to fly, and then he jumped off.
Why would they let him do that?
Yeah, what?
It said the fire people helped him or whatever?
Yeah, this is crazy.
What? Murphy's,
You know what?
I'm not surprised.
Murfreesboro is a crazy place.
It tracks.
Yeah.
And I think we could say that.
Yeah.
We spent a lot of our life there.
Right.
Majority of our,
Probably
a lot of time.
6 days, probably total.
Yeah. But you can learn a lot in 6 days.
Wow. Oh my God. That's really tragic and sad. And I want to know more info. I'll read the article.
I'm glad he's celebrated.
Right.
Like
kind of like a weird holiday to celebrate every year.
Yeah, we all got him.
Yeah.
Groundhog Day is weird too.
Right.
So
I don't know.
Not
maybe we won't be going back to Murfreesboro.
Yeah, maybe, anyway, we're going to Gov Ball. Okay, next one. The subject line is Lady Gaga and her cool Nebraska guy.
Oh!
Hi, ladies. Longtime listener, first time writer. Yay! They didn't say yay. I said yay.
Okay.
I could
Okay.
I could listen to you guys talk for hours and love both your perspectives and outlooks on life.
Oh,
Thank you.
Thank you.
So you asked for hometown stories, and I feel like this is a cool connection of Nebraska, where I was born, raised, and still live, and the Lady Gaga. You might know her smash hit. Smash hit.
Yeah, it is a smash hit.
It is, but like I've never used that.
You're not lying.
Yeah. Yes. You might know her smash hit, You and I, and how she references her cool Nebraska guy. Well, I'm technically related to that man.
Shut the fuck up.
She wrote that song about her longtime lover and boyfriend, Luke Carl, a New York bartender she fell in love with at the bar she would frequent and sing at, and she was just gaining fame in. She even spells the U in the song title the same way he does in his name. So the song title, the U, I don't know like the term for that, the 2 dots though. Is that what those are?
Yeah.
So Luke is L-U with the umlauts in C.
Wow.
That is so cool. Now his relation to me. My grandma's maiden name is Carl, so it would be her cousin's son. So pretty distant on my end, but nonetheless, it was crazy when it was all happening in the late 2000s and 2010s. So much that we would joke around about who would get to accompany our grandma to family reunions on her side just to get a small chance to see her.
Oh.
There were even rumors floating around that she had bought a mansion in one of the cities here. Never ended up happening, but love hearing that song and knowing the whole backstory to it. I attached some random tabloid stories about it too. You guys can dig into if you want. Anywho, thanks for letting me share and sending love from Nebraska. Hannah.
Oh my God, that's so cool. It's
This
such a
is
flex.
so cool. And I will actually think of this every time I listen to
Yes.
that song now.
100%.
And I love that song.
Oh my God.
Alex and I have a video of us screaming
Hammered.
it, belligerent, screaming it in our London hotel room at like 4 a.m.
That's what that song reminds me of now.
Me too. This is Luke Carl. Hey.
Oh, he's so cool.
He fucked. Sorry, that's your cousin. Kind of, I don't know.
He's so cool. And
He's
it just
so
looks like
cool.
someone Lady Gaga would be with.
Yeah.
And he's the cool Nebraska guy.
he's a semi-pro bowler.
hot.
No, this.
Why is that
wow.
your type?
I love him. I love him.
He's single?
He was born in 1980.
That's not bad. 10 years older than you?
Yeah.
15 years older
15
than
years.
you?
Yeah. Whatever. Look at this picture of them.
Oh, that's
They're so
cute.
cool.
Wow. We should listen to that song after this.
There it says the bar manager and metal drummer, the cool Nebraska guy from You and I, also inspired half the songs on The Fame, including Paparazzi, as she was the one obsessed with watching his every move. Was with Gaga off and on for 6 years.
Wow.
And their breakup was devastating for her. They had met when she was tending a bar at St. Jerome's in New York, where Stephanie Germanotta, I never knew that was her last name, was a regular. She said, I was his Sandy and he was my Danny, and I just broke. Gaga, who had ranked Carl right up there with Jesus and her dad as the most important men in her life.
My daddy in Nebraska and Jesus Christ.
Look at this.
Wow. Oh, there's something special about that first love.
Yeah. Aww. Lady Gaga.
I love that. That's so cool.
Lady Gaga and I have the same birthday, so
Really?
yeah, maybe him and I would get along then.
Yeah. Wait, the
what?
excitement in your face. Like
I woke up.
It became reality for you for a minute.
I was like, there's a possibility. Like invisible string theory. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I know what you're feeling right now.
Girl can dream. That's so cool though. Thank you
That's
for sharing.
so cool.
My we're looking through for our next entries right now, guys, and my mom sent one in. It's pretty quick. It's just
Do you want to read it?
sure. Yeah, come on, we gotta shout out my mom a little bit. She said the subject line is Sonia says.
Sonia does say.
Hi, my girls, and Linkerdoodle. She totally copy and pasted this too. As one of California's first towns, Martinez retains a strong sense of history and family. The renowned naturalist John Muir made Martinez his home for nearly a quarter of a century. And in 1914, the year of Muir's passing, the legendary baseball great Joe DiMaggio was born here. Wait, and then I think she added this. Celebrated by Hollywood and decorated with awards for his acting, Tom Hanks grew up and spent a lot of time in the Pleasant Hill area, which we knew. Mm-hmm. But then she added, oh, and Kristen Maxey and Alex Coate, the hosts of Oddvice podcast.
Stop!
And then she did some Walnut Creek facts.
Or maybe that's actually on the Wikipedia page.
You think?
I could dream.
It
No
just
shot.
it says oh ... So I don't think Wikipedia. Concord facts, more Tom Hanks shit. Oh yeah, Concord's the home of the Blue Devils drum corps, which is pretty fucking iconic, and I've seen them live and they're incredible. Sorry, represent. She said, "Make it a great day. Love, Mom. Sent from my iPhone." Thank you, Mom. Way to put us on the map.
That was really sweet.
That was really cute.
Oh,
She's being cute.
She is being
Mom,
really
you're
cute.
being cute.
Okay, here's the next one. It's called Roadhead Crash Gets Superlative. Hello, my beautiful friends and Link. I'm from a small town called Ceres, Ceres, in California. It's one of those pass-through towns, and just this past weekend, I drove through with my boyfriend, and he literally said, "Wow, why do I kind of feel bad for you?"
Worst thing you could say. I'm gonna look up where it's at.
That's some like Fresno shit.
You think? It does
Probably.
seem like it.
Yeah, Buttonwillow.
Let's see. Keep going. You're close. You said Fresno. You said Buttonwillow. We talk shit about this city a lot.
Like Stockton?
No, Modesto.
Modesto.
It's right underneath Modesto.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it is a pass-through city.
It is.
It is.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
They have an airport. Modesto has an airport.
It's probably like the Tahoe airport.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
It has 2.6 stars.
Don't fly out of that airport.
Whoa. Anyway.
Okay,
They
moving
have free
on.
Wi-Fi, though, so. Okay, go
God
on.
bless. A small town where we partied at ranches, went to the movies, the mall, and park for fun. Needless to say, moving to the Bay Area was the best move I could have made.
There you go. You're in the right place now.
Yes. In my senior year, our school had senior superlatives, and I'm not sure if the rules apply to other high schools, but seniors were given a category, and we had to fill in what person from our class should be awarded with this title. We had this girl named Erica, changing to keep privacy, and also, sorry if your name is Erica, it was the first time to pop into my head, or first name to pop into my head. And she was this quiet girl, a part of the FFA, or Future Farmers of America group, so I wouldn't say she was all that popular. Until senior year, when rumors started to go around of her hooking up with different guys in the school. One rumor in particular gave Erica the best female driver superlative. One morning, everyone showed up to school and realized that one of the fences was crashed into by the student parking lot. It didn't take too much time for everyone to find the reasoning behind it. Erica was giving roadhead to another senior, and he crashed his car into the fence. And a staff member or teacher witnessed the whole thing. So safe to say, my girl gave head and got the best driver award, even if she wasn't the one driving.
That's
all I know is my girl Erica was praised for everything, and she should have been awarded best roadhead story. Hope you guys have a great week. Sending lots of home vibes from the East Bay.
Oh.
Oh.
Hey, you're like right there.
Yeah, I love that. What a
That's
flex.
Like well played to the senior class. Like call her best driver. Like,
Yeah.
love that. Great
That's
flex.
so good.
Glad everybody's okay, because
Yeah.
I've had that thought about roadhead before. Like you're just, if it was like a big crunch of a crash, like you're fucked.
Yeah. If you're like down there.
Exactly. And like someone, or you're T-boned.
Yes.
Let's not go there.
No. At least, like,
Just
God bless, it was probably a fender
careful.
bender. Like he probably just like rolled into the fence.
Right.
and-
If you're going to give roadhead, like open road, you're like going down the 5 or something,
Or
like
like,
something safe.
I guess, is this not roadhead? Like parking lot?
No, you need to be driving.
Yeah.
That's just like parking lot head. That's park head.
I don't think I've ever given roadhead. Have you?
I did it for like a second, then same thing. I got scared. I was like, this is
It's
like
too
really dangerous.
guys.
Like this is really dangerous.
It's too dangerous.
It's like fun in theory, and then I got scared. Like I just said,
yeah.
bad things can happen. But yeah, if you have
Wow.
like a wide open road, I guess I would.
Best driver.
Okay, next entry. The subject line is thieving ass superintendent marries kidnapper.
Oh my God.
Hey ladies and Link, my junior year, I'm assuming you meant to say, our school district superintendent was fired for theft. She got caught because she was using her school district card. She racked up hundreds of thousands of dollars, over $200,000 in credit card debt on things like Chick-fil-A, Victoria's Secret,
Shut the fuck up.
new phones, expensive shampoo, etc. Let's put it this way. If she should have been using her own personal card, you bet her ass was charging it to the company card. She was buying things for herself, her husband, and her kids. Her kids got bullied big time after this.
Oh,
Anytime they pulled out their phones or wore nice clothes, people would ask, hey, did we pay for that? Sorry, that's really funny. It's funny.
It's funny, but it just sucks that the
hate-
kids got.
I know, like that. Yeah, that's a whole other issue. But like, that's kind of funny. Okay, now here's where it turns crazier. Her husband, also employed by the district.
Oh shit!
Isn't that like already bad too? Like, aren't you? Well, I guess district is fine.
Yeah,
it's just
not
like the
always.
school.
Because think about like the teachers that remember, like we had a couple teachers that were married.
Yeah, like to other teachers, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Her husband, who was also reaping all the benefits to this theft, a few years later was arrested for threatening a 14-year-old boy with a knife.
Oh my God.
After that boy ran away, he grabbed a different 9-year-old boy and held him at knife point and made him take him to his house where he threatened the whole family with the knife.
Oh my God.
In the time between stealing money and holding kids at knife point, he got 4 DWIs. Links here if you guys want to read more. It's like a Fox News article.
Oh my God. What town is this? Did we get a name? Maybe click the article.
No, we didn't. Yeah, let me go to the article. Arnold, Montana. Or sorry, what's MO?
Missouri?
Maybe. Whatever MO is.
I think Missouri.
Yeah, Missouri.
Yeah.
Yep. It's a federal investigation.
What year?
This is 2016.
Oh, wow.
Great year.
Yeah. Besides this.
Yeah, this is super bad.
Wow. Clearly this wife and husband is cuckoo bananas.
Bonnie and Clyde.
Literally.
But
not successful.
Not like cool.
Yeah.
I just can't get over did we buy that for you?
Yeah. I mean, it sucks the kids got the shit end of the stick, but like valid question. Like if you're using the fucking district's money, it wasn't the kid using it, but you know.
It could have gone to like the school. I mean, it should have gone to the school. It's what that card's for. Crazy.
Nuts. Okay, here's the next one. It's called Small Town Scandal to Hallmark Movie Pipeline. Hi, Gorlies and Chicken Girl.
Chicken Girl's over
Chicken
there.
Mom. Please keep it on as these stories are glaringly obvious to the people in my hometown. The craziest scandal to ever come out of my hometown happened in the local high school. A group of girls made a pact to become pregnant at the same time, and they actually followed through with it. It doesn't seem too crazy to me, but OMG, the Christian moms were quaking. It went so viral that it's literally a movie. If you Google the Pregnancy Pact movie, you can find all the tea. The second scandal, and it's actually fucking nuts. Like they literally just all wanted to be pregnant, and they just all got pregnant.
Huh.
But it's crazy. We should watch it.
Okay. Interesting. Tell me more.
They move on to a different one.
Okay.
The second scandal that is literally still active makes me want to vom, but here we go. At my high school, they had student supervisors for each grade. They basically functioned as guidance counselors. Well, one of them started sleeping with one of the students, and literally everyone knew. And this man had a wife, multiple kids, and another one on the way. I graduated in 2015, so this was a while ago. What's crazy is they literally still see each other. I wait tables in the summer for extra cash, and I've waited on them multiple times. Jesus. And he's still married to the same woman. Like, what the fuck?
Damn.
He needs to go straight to jail. Hope you enjoy these whack-ass stories. Have a good week. That's crazy. So wait, you said high school. So they had, I mean, that's a teenager.
Yeah. And
and like an ongoing affair that the hometown just knows about. Like, how is this guy not arrested?
And he's still with the wife.
Right.
But they're going out to eat like publicly. Like maybe she's just like.
Just doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah. I mean.
Imagine.
I'm sure there's people like that. They're like, just save the marriage. Like.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
Just let this guy do what he wants.
Yeah.
Another monster.
Okay. Next entry. My high school geometry teacher has a cult Netflix documentary.
Ooh.
I kind of skimmed this a little bit and I saw that it's related to the one that just came out, the TikToker one.
Oh, we have to watch that.
I'm seeing so much crazy shit about it.
Me too.
We need to watch that, but
we'll throw it on.
Let's see. This says, "Hey girls, absolutely love the pod. When I saw this hometown prompt, I had to send this in just because the timing of everything. Warning, very long. So right now, the talk of my hometown is about the Wilking family. No need to censor their name as it's public knowledge. A documentary was just released on Netflix about their story. I think it's called Dancing with the Devil, if anybody's interested. So basically, I grew up with these two girls. Melanie was in my grade, and Miranda was a little older. Everyone knew about the Wilking sisters. They were gorgeous, wore all the cool clothes, all the boys loved them, and they were actually nice. They were dancers and singers and would post YouTube videos and go to auditions, and they were basically celebrities to us all. I was never close with either girl, but again, they were always nice anytime I did interact with them. They were absolutely best friends. Even though they were different ages, everyone always thought they were twins. They look identical, had the same friend group, and did everything together. Well, fast forward to high school. Their dad is my geometry teacher sophomore year. Sorry, Mr. Wilking, I hated your class and never did my homework. And sorry for that time I told you I was going to have diarrhea in your classroom because you wouldn't let me go to the bathroom.
Love that.
So again, their whole family was very well known to everyone in the school district. Their mom also worked at one of the schools. Their dad was so proud of them and had pictures of them in the classroom and would make us watch their YouTube videos and brag whenever they did something cool, like Miranda getting on So You Think You Could Dance. It was always very clear how close their family was and how proud they were of each other. After high school, they both moved to LA. This wasn't a shock to anyone. They became TikTok and Musical.ly dancers. Even though it's a little cringy, it was good for them, and they had been doing it their whole lives, just on YouTube instead. As time went on, they'd get bigger and bigger. One time, they were in a TikTok ad that played at the movie theater.
Wow.
That was definitely weird to see old classmates when I was going to the movies, LOL. They were on billboards in Times Square, dancing with names like Twitch, oh, rest in peace, etc. Well, at some point, the girls stopped posting together, even though the Wilking sisters was their whole brand. They tried to brush it under the rug for about 2 years. Eventually, Melanie and her parents came out and said that Miranda had cut them all off and joined a cult.
Wow.
What? I was locked in. Turns out there's a dance cult in LA, managing all these TikTok dancers and making them cut off their family members. Miranda joined first and tried to get Melanie to join, but she saw through the bullshit and knew to step back. Her and their family tried to get Miranda to do the same, but it just made them cut them off quicker, sorry. She blocked them all, missed a family funeral.
Oh my God.
Got married without anyone knowing. When she left and went full cuckoo with this cult, her and Melanie were living together and sharing a car, and she just up and left with no trace.
Jesus.
Miranda came out denying it all and saying that she just grew up and wanted space. If you knew this family, you'd know that was bullshit. They had a dynamic that anyone would be jealous of. Truly a family that loved and liked each other at every turn. A weird, healthy, and loving relationship. And if you knew her, you know that her and Melanie were truly the best of friends. It's still ongoing to this day. Miranda has seen and been in contact with her family, but it is clearly not the same, and they've said it's just to save face so they will stop calling out the church on her. Bonus short story. My best friend got caught up in a nude picture scandal in 8th grade.
Oh, no.
Classic. And it was 8 to 10 people were involved that all got suspended or expelled, and the police had to get involved. Damn.
Yeah, 8th grade?
That's crazy. And they were smashing their phones in our school. Oh. Kids were put on a sex offender list because of it. It was crazy. Only a couple of them, including my bestie, got expelled and kicked out of the district. It was crazy. Ended up being good for her, though. She had to go to a different school, especially after the fact. She was not very liked after getting several guys suspended. Please keep my name anon. Love you guys. Give Link a belly rub for me.
Aww.
Oh, I will. Wow, I really want to watch this documentary now.
We'll watch it after.
That is
I'm
so
seeing so
sad.
much shit. I know.
You're fucking, like, your sisters or your family's one thing, but like they're hella close, and like I'm sure that's how the documentary paints it too. But like for you to be able to really speak on how actually close they were, like
to back it up.
Oh, I just couldn't imagine if my sister was in a cult and
you
cut me off. I wouldn't be the same ever again.
I feel like you always think about how, like, I always think there's no way I would ever be a part of a cult, but then there's like, you just do.
Yeah. You think that with all these documentaries and movies that come out over the years.
Like this would never happen to me, but
I feel
like it could happen to anyone.
I think it can. The tactics used in a cult is a level of manipulation we can't even fathom.
Exactly.
And like the cutting out of your support group is like the least of it, honestly.
Yeah.
But like it makes you just depend on only them. And like, oh God, we should almost do like this studying like a cult episode or something. Ooh. Like go into that. But like it's just devastating. Like all the shit I have heard about this documentary so far. Like I'm just thinking like on some sister shit. Like I couldn't imagine losing your best friend like that, and like you aren't the same after that is kind
No
of what I'm
way.
trying to say.
You can't-
like you lose them forever. In a
Yeah.
way.
At least a piece of them. Like you can't just come back from that. Like it
Yeah.
never happened.
Yeah. And I can
it's
imagine
devastating.
how she feels if she is out of it now. I hope she is. Like, does she feel embarrassed? Does she feel scared now? Like, are you living in fear of
Right.
being like fucking kidnapped or something? Like, I don't know. It's just,
But I think she's still in it. I think that's what it said.
yeah.
Yeah.
The ending
Was a little
kinda
ambiguous.
yeah.
Yeah. I think she, from what I've seen like on TikTok and
Oh,
stuff,
yeah.
I think she is still in it.
Okay.
But I haven't seen it, so I don't fully know.
I'm telling you, like, there's like social media, little tangent real quick. There's like social media, like content houses.
Yeah,
And like they're so dark to me.
Yeah.
They're so dark to me. I've never understood
It's
that.
just,
I missed
it's
that mark. I'm
good.
I'm too old for that. Like that hit when I already kind of like,
Yeah.
I missed the mark and I'm
It's-
glad.
They're just cash cows.
They're
like
scary.
they just use the like physical body and the following to make money.
But then like you live there, like
Well,
Alex
to
and
keep
I,
it's control.
we an old studio that we used for Oddvice. I think it
Yeah.
was like season 2.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, season 2. Our studio was in the back of a content house. We won't say which one. And we were not contracted to this content house. Like we had nothing to do with it. We were literally just
They just
using
like
their
rented
space.
Yeah, they like rented out the studios.
Just like to make an extra buck, which sure, do your thing. But when we had to use the bathroom, we had to go inside of the house. And that house
The
was
vibe
like
was so fucking weird.
sterile. It's not like it's decorated, but it's decorated just to like look pretty to be in the background of videos, right? And like,
Do you remember the calendar on the fridge?
that's what I was just about to say. The fucking content calendar, and then they had like a big whiteboard on one of the
Yeah.
walls too.
Literally
of,
like post this video on this day.
Yes,
And like
they had like a checklist thing too, a weekly checklist that everybody had to hit, and it was like 12 TikToks, 7 static IG posts, like 12 stories a day. Like it was like
they're just pumping out.
crazy. I don't know. It was so
It's-
weird to be there.
it's-
And every once in a while when we'd go in to use the restroom or grab water or whatever in between recording, like someone would walk downstairs and they would just be like, hi.
Hi.
And then
Like not say anything.
a lot of the bedrooms were upstairs, but remember the one bedroom that was downstairs?
Yes.
And we'd be able to peek in there every so often if like their door was open, and it was like a pigsty.
Pigsty.
Like it was sad. Like
It
that's
was-
no way to live.
Yeah. And these are teenagers who are
teens.
like,
Like these are important years.
yeah, they're just like lifted out of their homes where
Yeah.
you actually learn.
Move to LA.
Yeah.
Pursue your dream. Like
And you lose your childhood living with a whole
Completely.
bunch of teenagers
Yep.
and people waiting on you hand and foot. Like
yeah.
they have chefs and
Yep.
but like what life fundamentals are you learning?
I know. It's really sad. It's very sad. I don't know. It's dark.
scary.
It's very dark, and we don't have to go there right now.
No. Okay, here's the next one. It's called Best Friend's Dad is a Murderer. Hi, Kristen and Alex. First of all, love the pod. I have unlimited stories about the town I grew up in. We always seem to have the dumbest shit go on. One story I was going to involve was about my high school history teacher sexting one of my friends. He had a pregnant wife at the time and literally only spent 10 days in jail for it.
Oh,
crazy.
Okay.
Jesus.
What does 10 days even do?
Nothing.
You might as well slap them on the wrist.
Exactly. Okay, now to the crazy stuff. I had already moved out of the town by the time this all went down. The dad of one of my best friends from high school is currently in jail awaiting sentencing for a murder. Let me start out by saying I'm from a small town in Utah. The town has 5,000 people total, and basically everyone knows everyone.
Damn.
You can't shit without your neighbor knowing. The town is also very down home. Lots of open fields and dirt roads. One night, my friend's dad, let's call him Bill, was out drinking with a couple buddies in what we like to call out west. That basically just means in a field outside of town. Usually people would go out there to have a fire or like make out with their parents finding that without their parents finding them. Anyway, these 3 guys were heavy drinking together and eventually decided it was time to wrap things up. They all got in the truck together and started to drive towards town. The complete details are unknown, but at some point during that drive, a fight broke out between Bill and his friend James. And then this third guy, Mark. It was basically a 2-against-1 situation. The fight got heated and a gun was pulled on Mark by Bill. Seeing as they were all drunk and also driving and fighting, the trigger got pulled and Mark got shot and killed. Obviously, Bill and James were freaking out and not sure what to do. So they did as any rational person would, I suppose, and threw Mark out of the truck. Oh my God. And ran over his head so he wouldn't be recognized if police found him.
Oh my fucking God.
Holy shit. What a fucking monster. So after they make that insane decision, they call up one of their police buddies because in a small town, all police are corrupt and do shady shit. And they give him small details of what happened. He basically tells them to turn themselves in and he will do his best to get them a deal. So they do. That was probably the best decision they could have made in this whole thing. But right now they are awaiting trial and sort of in limbo. Also, side note, Brandon Flowers from The Killers is from my hometown. Ooh. That's crazy. We're seeing them Saturday.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Weird.
Not born here, but lived here through high school and wrote the song Andy, You're a Star about one of my friend's uncles, Andy Messersmith. They used to wrestle each other competitively and they had crazy beef. Imagine hating someone from high school so much you write a diss track about them years later after you get famous. To be fair, Andy is a known asshole and got fired from his job at the high school for punching a student in the face.
Oh my God.
Jesus. My brother was best friends with Brandon's nephew and used to get backstage at his concerts in Vegas all the time.
Hey.
Love you guys. Love the pod. Thank you for always keeping it real.
Oh
wow, I fucking hate this.
Yeah, maybe I don't like this episode.
Yeah,
there's a lot of like murder ones when we're scrolling through right now too, and like, I mean, what did we expect? I guess like murder happens all the fucking time, but like shit,
yeah,
like, this is
and it's people are
heavy.
Fucking gnarly.
Yeah,
people are, oh God, and they're probably just gonna be let off, like you said. He's awaiting trial, but the cops are fucking corrupt and don't give a shit, and they're gonna cut him a deal anyway, and they're probably gonna get like 5-10 years. Oh,
if that.
R.I.P. Mark and his family. Oh my God, I hate that. Wait, sorry, this is a short one I'm just gonna throw in. Random celebrity connection. My dad dated the same girl as Paul Rudd, but she isn't my mom, so kind of irrelevant, but that's my flex. That's a flex. Like if your dad,
they're Eskimo brothers.
Exactly. If your dad could pull the same girl that Paul Rudd could pull,
your dad's hot.
Hot.
Your dad fucks.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That is a flex.
Yeah, that's absolutely a flex. Okay, next one. The subject is don't shit where you play with balls.
True.
Yeah. Hey, besties. This one's short and sweet, but also a bit stinky. In my senior year of high school, the rivalry between the two hometown schools was intense. One school was shiny and new with a pristine AstroTurf and fancy bleachers, while my school was old and, well, full of character. Our football team was to play them on that Friday. Fed up with taking the crap from the new kids on the block, our senior football team decided to exact some revenge and ruffle some feathers before the game. Their brilliant plan? Graffiti the rivals' brand new field. And I mean all over it. Yes, the thousands and thousands of dollars of AstroTurf. But they didn't stop there. No, they went the extra shit mile. They pooped on the field and planted our school's flags in their turds.
Oh.
Yes, you read that right. A group of senior varsity football players squatted and pooped in front of each other, marking their territory like deranged dogs.
Oh my God.
The anticipation was electric. We waited all day for them to get caught. When the announcement came that all football players were being called to the office one by one, it was pure comedy gold. The administration didn't spill the beans, but everyone knew. The cherry on top, we were banned from playing against them for that game. I guess they didn't appreciate our unique form of artistic expression. We ended up on the news for vandalism. So let this be a public service announcement. Don't shit where you play with balls. Oh, I love this sign off. You said love and rockets. Serena.
Love and rockets.
Love and rockets. That's so cute. Oh my God, that's so good.
That's hilarious.
I think about like vandalism now as an adult because like I have my fair stories of vandalism, I will say. I'm not going to get into those.
Yeah, you are a vandalizer.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
I haven't vandalized in
decades.
A very long time.
Yeah.
But
But that was your shit.
I had a phase.
Yeah.
I didn't do it alone. That doesn't make it any better. I'm making myself.
You had a crew.
I had a crew. But I mean, but that's next level. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like that, like pooping on the field, sure, that's one thing.
That's
like it's
funny.
biodegradable.
But if
Graffitiing this like probably like
Yes.
multi-$100,000 project to like restore a school,
Yes.
I wouldn't have done that.
No.
That's another level of like
defacing something where you like the money that has to be put towards it to fix it. Like if it can't just be cleaned up.
no. Exactly. That was the type of vandalizing I did, was things that could be cleaned up.
Yeah.
Just vouching for myself here.
No, yeah. Well, you're not those guys.
No. I would poop on a field though.
Yeah.
Still. Like, I would still do that.
Yeah, you would.
That seems fun. But yeah, I would not graffiti on a field. I'm a lady.
God, that's funny.
That's so good.
That's so good.
That's like something out of a movie.
Mm-hmm. Okay, here's the next one. Hey, first off, love that intro. That's great.
Right to it.
First off, I just want to say I love you guys. Both of you are the sisters I never had. The humility, maturity, and self-love each of you have for yourselves is inspiring. And watching you both learn to love yourself and nurture your spirit energy is admiring. Wishing you both the best always.
Thank you.
Thank you. That was very, very sweet. Anyway, not sure if this is cool enough to post on the pod, but Robert Downey Jr.'s current wife, Susan, went to my high school. Now, I'm from a mid-sized town in the kind of far suburbs of Chicago, so this is the closest we'll get to fame, LOL. Our DJ even has a tweet rooting on our high school.
Hey,
love that.
That's a flex. They should like print that out. It's probably like in the gymnasium, like
She
dash.
attached the tweet.
Oh my God, I love that. But like, I can see like painted on the wall, like dash Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah,
You know?
our DJ.
Yeah.
Context. I think he was flying into Chicago for a premiere. Screenshot attached. You don't have to keep it on if you choose to tell the pod. I went to Schaumburg High School in Illinois. Go Saxons.
Go Saxons.
Go Saxons. With all the love in the world, Maddie.
Let me see the tweet.
Wow. Oh, what a flex.
Chicago. Go Schaumburg Saxons. That's so cool. What a fucking flex. I love that guy.
Oh, what a guy.
He has a cool story too.
Yeah.
I kind of learned that recently. Like,
Yeah.
you guys should look it up. But he was not doing well.
No.
He wasn't always this like big successful guy. He went through fucking dirt and really turned his life around. Really, really admirable story.
Really cool story.
Represent good vibes in your town. Okay, the next entry, the subject line is hometown party mom. Hello, my loves. I have a feeling y'all may have heard about this one because our hometowns are fairly close.
Ooh.
I'm not sure if this is necessarily drama because it's a bit fucked up of a story, but it's crazy. Essentially, I grew up in a small Silicon Valley suburb and everyone is rich as shit. This mother was orchestrating parties for the kids at the local high school, making them drink until they were blacked and making them hook up, etc.
Oh my God.
She finally got caught and fled the state. More info here. You also said my hometown has some wild ass people. Love y'all. Sent from my phone. So I clicked on it. This Los Gatos party mom indicted
I remember this.
on 63 counts, including endangering and intoxicating children.
That's fucking nuts.
Shannon Marie O'Connor, charged with 20 felony and 43 misdemeanor counts, according to the Santa Clara County District's Attorney Office, included endangering or injuring the health of a child, as well as attempting to dissuade a victim or witness from reporting a crime. The misdemeanors include selling alcohol to minors and annoying or molesting a child younger than 18. Why would they add annoying to it? Like, that's her charge. You were annoying me. Like, you could just say
like that's the same level as molesting.
I was gonna say you follow with the big M. That's crazy.
Nuts.
Charges stem from a series of parties and events that took over an 11-month period starting mid 2020. Oh, it was during COVID.
The party mom.
She's probably like,
yeah.
what? Oh my God. She provided so much alcohol to her son and his friends and other party goers, mostly ages 13 to 15.
That's crazy. I mean, it's all crazy, but while you were reading this in my head, I was like picturing like 17 to 18-year-olds.
Me too.
13-year-olds?
Babies.
Oh my God, that's nuts.
They would, quote, vomit and be unable to stand and fall unconscious. She was arrested in Idaho after moving there June 2021. According to the district attorney's office, she was extradited to California, where she was initially charged with the 39 counts, 12 felonies. She has been in custody since and resides at Elmwood Complex Women's Facility in Milpitas. Ugh.
Oh God, that's so beyond fucked up.
Wait, she missed her court appearance mid-August due to what was believed to be either, quote, spider bites.
I got bit by a spider. I
can't
can't
come.
go. It sounds like some shit she would say.
Yeah, fuck this girl. Ugh, that's disgusting.
I hate that.
Sure, we all know the stories of the moms that'd be like, okay, you guys can like have one beer, like if that, but like 13? No.
And
that's
like
and that's coming from me.
and
like,
it's to encourage it.
Right.
Is crazy.
If like, they're like, Mom, please, like, we'll just stay in the garage. Can we just like have a sip of this beer? Like,
right.
I'm not gonna sit here and say I necessarily condone that, but I think we can all agree that there's a middle ground here where that wouldn't be nearly as bad.
The fact that she's like facilitating these
they
parties.
can't stand, they're vomiting. Like, you're not cutting them off. Like, no, that's not just like letting your kids.
She like got
be
off
rebellious.
on this weird dynamic that she had with the control over this group of kids. This is fucking nuts.
Disgusting.
Oh,
I hate her.
Another monster.
I know. They walk among us.
They do. Okay, here's the next one. My family was a part of an illegal gambling conspiracy in my hometown.
Ooh, I love gambling.
Hello, Kristen and Alex. I've written in before, but this hometown family drama is too good to pass up, at least sending along. Without further ado, this is the story of how my grampy, Alan Hart, ran an incredibly successful dog track that was hiding a lot under the surface. In 1991, when I was just a mere sparkle in my mother's eye, is when my grampy bought the track locally known as the Lakes Region Greyhound Park. Within the 30-year history of the business, my whole family worked there, including my mom and dad at one point. It was well known that my grampy was a harassed businessman and excellent negotiator. The dog track was making millions of dollars from betting/gambling. In 2003, the business brought in $78.8 million.
That amount in 2003, too.
Right.
That's crazy.
Nuts. By the time 2004 rolled around, I was born. My mom and dad took my grampy's offer to live on their, quote, estate with them, which consisted of a giant home and smaller family house located on their property as well.
So cool.
In Barnstead, New Hampshire. As a kid, growing up there was wonderful. They had a big pool, which all of my cousins and I would play in, and family dinners were the most delicious. After about 2 years of living on the, quote, estate, LOL, sorry, corny, I can't, we decided to move to a different part of our small town and didn't see this side of the family much anymore. I was little and honestly don't remember if I was sad to leave my cousins and grandparents, but little did I know the real reason we left. January of 2005 is when the general manager of the track, my great uncle, and assistant manager were among 17 people indicted by the U.S. Attorney's Office in New York City on charges of participating in a $200 million 5-state illegal betting ring that had ties to the mafia.
Oh my God.
Holy shit.
That's so
I'm
cool.
so hyped. This is nuts.
This is cool.
While these two were the only ones charged, various family members have shared that this wasn't a big shock to anyone.
Yeah.
My grampy escaped the blame legally, but between me, Kristen, Alex, and the Oddvice viewers, he knew what was going on the whole time and was greedy for the opportunity of making more money. The general,
of course he knew.
Yeah, that's of course. The general manager and assistant general manager were awoken to the FBI in their home in the middle of the night and immediately arrested.
My biggest fear.
FBI, open up. Yeah, I didn't realize that was a thing that FBI actually did.
Wow.
Both of their families were sleeping and everything.
Oh.
All this to say, our family could have been living the luxurious life if they just stayed away from the illegal betting and the literal mafia. The track is still there. It's been out of business for years. We've since parted ways with that side of our family for obvious reasons, LOL. But every time I remember the story, I'm just as shocked as when I heard it for the first time.
Wow.
I've attached some articles if you're interested, and I just want to say I love you both and always look forward to the Oddvice episodes. XOXO, Allie. You can say my name.
Great entry, Allie. This is so cool.
God.
This needs to be a movie.
Yeah. $200 million betting ring.
Yeah.
Across 5 states. Ex-dog track official to change plea in gambling case.
So a dog track, is it just dogs that like race or something?
I think that's
Mom
like what
could
I
go there.
picture, just like a dog run.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know. Is there something else
I think
called
like,
a dog track?
Well, if people are like betting, like the dogs are racing. right? It's like a horse race, but dog race.
Oh,
That's what I got from it.
Probably. That makes more sense than what I thought. I thought people just like took their dogs there, like a dog park.
No, because then how would you gamble at a dog park?
I thought it was like a front.
Oh, I see what you mean. Let's see. What do the articles say?
I don't know. Let me check.
Oh no, it's great. It's a greyhound. It's a stadium or course used for greyhound racing.
Oh,
it's a
wow.
thing.
Okay.
Those little guys are pretty fast. Look at them.
Whoa.
Look at them go. Greyhound racing. It's a whole thing. It's a sport.
Oh my God. And then the betting. Oh, this is so fascinating. Okay, wait.
It says there are only 2 operational dog tracks remaining in the U.S., both in West Virginia.
So this little bit from this article says, although the Belmont track is the smallest of the 3 in the state, its income is...
Oh, the 3 in the state. And it says 2 remaining because that one's closed.
Oh.
That's crazy.
Whoa. Its income as listed on the state's Pari Mutual Commission website far exceeds that of both the Hinsdale and Seabrook Greyhounds track. In 2003, the Lakes Region track brought in $78.8 million. Shit. A mere $278,101 of which was from live greyhound racing, which was offered mid-June through Labor Day. The bulk of the track's income, $53.8 million, is said to have come from simulcast greyhound racing. The remaining $24.7 million was from harness and thoroughbred racing.
This is another universe.
Yeah, what?
It says commercial greyhound racing is illegal in 43 states. In 6 states, all dog tracks have closed and ceased live racing.
Wow.
That's so crazy. I never knew this was a thing.
Oh my God. I want to know more about the mafia ties.
Yeah, like maybe they were washing.
Yeah.
Like maybe that's where the mafia came in because they knew it was like a frequent
right
kind of money thing. I don't know.
I don't know. This is fascinating. I love this
shit. I'm just looking at pictures of these boys running.
God, they run so fast.
Guys, look up greyhounds running. They wear little muzzles.
I hope they're treated well.
I mean,
that's why do you think it's illegal?
Probably just because the gambling clearly got out of hand.
Yeah.
I would hope that they're treated well. Like in some way, is this not a dog's fucking dream?
Right.
Like,
right.
Greyhounds are so cool.
Wow. Fascinating.
I like that one. That was
such
cool.
a good entry.
Okay, next one. The subject line is Shakespeare and his, I think they just didn't finish typing it, but I saw Shakespeare and I clicked. So you got me there.
Love that.
Hi, Kristen and Alex. Just got to start by saying I've been listening since episode 1 when I was 16 in the pandemic, not knowing where my future was going.
Wow.
Now I'm 20 and just finished my 2nd year of vet school, achieving every 6-year-old's dream and slaying whilst I do it. Only 3 years to go.
Oh my God. Congrats.
That's
Kick
so
ass.
cool. That's so cool. Okay, into the goss. Or
Gossip.
Oh, got it.
Goss.
Yeah, into the goss. Yeah. It's slightly different from most of the other entries, I'm guessing, as my gossip is from the 17th century.
Love that.
Sick. Vintage. I have grown up in a small town in rural England called Stratton upon Avon. This is the town where William Shakespeare himself was born, lived, worked, and died in.
Wow.
I knew this town because, what is the book? I can't remember the book. Hold on. Okay, I just went and looked. It's How to Stop Time by Matt Haig, Haig, a really great author. He also did The Midnight Library, which really highly rated. I didn't love, but I digress. But in that book, I guess I don't want to give too much away, but like he spends a lot of time in this Stratford upon Avon.
Cool.
Okay, anyway, as I've grown up, I've visited his birthplace, his wife's house, his mother's farm, his sister's house, and the site where his dad's house used to exist but burnt down. My brother's about to graduate from the same school Bill went to.
Wow.
Bill, is that his name? Oh yeah,
William.
Sorry, that made me look really stupid. Okay.
No, it didn't. No, it didn't.
You don't,
it was valid.
That was kind of dumb.
No.
I didn't sleep last night. Anything can fly today. One of the buildings on my school campus for the 17 and 18-year-olds was called the Manor and was actually from Shakespeare's time. Legend has it the balcony of the building where I had my first high school kiss was the balcony.
Shut the fuck
that
up.
inspired the scene from Romeo and Juliet.
Shut the fuck up.
I envy you.
That's crazy.
That's so cool. Over the years, I've learned so much random stuff about Shakespeare's life. For example, he was born to a glove maker and was originally being raised to take over the family business, or the tunnels that exist under the town, now closed off. that Bill used. I love that you're saying Bill.
Like, did he maybe go by Bill?
I don't know, but like the first name, I don't know. Just, whatever. He used to visit his mistress without Anne, his wife, knowing.
Oh, no.
Or about how there are 6 years of Shakespeare's life that's completely undocumented.
Whoa.
We just don't know where he went for 6 whole years. Every year on his birthday, costumed actors parade through the town and recreate scenes from his life. In the past, this has included Dame Judi Dench and other huge British names before they all go and lay flowers on his grave. It's a huge tradition to pay respects as his birthday was also his death day.
Whoa.
That's
I didn't
cool.
know
I didn't know that. However, the big secret that most of these paraders and actors don't know is Shakespeare's body is actually not in his grave in the church, or at least not the part that matters.
Wow.
Shakespeare's skull was detached from his body and stolen when they buried him, and its location is completely unknown.
Oh my God.
People theorize it was crushed and eaten to try and gain knowledge and poetry skill, but this is unproven. All we know is the skull is completely missing, but the local council has been hushing up the story for years because the grave visits bring in so much money. Jesus.
That's so devastating.
Oh, rest his soul. Anyway, one of many really interesting stories I've learned over the years about the world's favorite bard. Sorry if this was long, but I hope you enjoyed. And if you ever visit us over here in lowly Warwickshire, you have yourself a tour guide. Love you both, Lily. Sent from my phone. Wow, that was cool.
That's
that was almost the coolest one. I don't know. I did like the last one too. That was more like ooh.
This was the closest celebrity one.
I mean, yeah. Like sorry,
Shakespeare.
Robert Downey Jr. Like this is. Oh,
the Lady Gaga one was good too.
That was good too. God, they're all so good. Read that book though, guys. I really liked it. It's a cool. I mean, I don't think this is a spoiler. I think it even says this on the back of the book, but it's like a time hopping thing, but not in like a time travel way. It's just
that's cool.
It's so good. It's so good.
Okay, this is gonna be the last one. Mitchell Musso went to my elementary school.
I'm so jealous.
Wow.
I had a big crush on him.
Yeah?
Yeah, I liked him.
Not my type.
Not anymore. Yeah, me either.
Hi, friends. I've been wanting to tell a story publicly because I think it is hilarious, but don't have a platform to share it on, so hopefully it reaches you guys. First, obligatory OMG, I love you so much paragraph. I've been watching Kristen since the Vlog Squad days and Alex in every appearance in Kristen's videos. I've always felt a strong connection to you girls, specifically Kristen.
Oh.
I feel like we're best friends and so similar, from going through breakups at the same time to having the same clothing items, lol. Random Target tanks and Lowe's racing jacket. Oh, whoa.
Oh, wow.
My boyfriend bought it for me off of eBay when I worked at Lowe's, and I died because I remembered Kristen had it.
It's actually Alex.
Oh, yeah, that's my jacket.
Wait, that's cool that you worked at Lowe's, though.
Yeah.
Like, roll up and work with that. That's sick.
That's a flex.
That's sick.
I've always felt a soul connection to NYC, so I'm living through you girls. We are living my dream. Y'all are living my dream. Anyway, here's my hometown story. So my sister went to the same elementary school I did just 10 years before me. Who was in her homeroom class? Mitchell Mucho's brother, Mason Musso.
That's hard. It's
yeah,
tongue twister.
Jay used to have an old school t-shirt of hers with their names on the back, and their names were next to each other, but have since lost the shirt. Oh, damn it. When I went to this elementary school, we had a surprise assembly in the gym. All grades had to go in and sit through this hour-long assembly to learn about germs and why we should wash our hands. Who was the surprise guest speaker? Mitchell Musso.
That's so sick.
This was peak Hannah Montana time, so of course I was fangirling. I'll post a link below of the promo video we had to watch, but essentially the concept was clean hands are cool hands. Mitchell Musso came to my school to tell us to wash our hands. I'm not sure why, if this was a tour he was doing with a company or what. My teacher at the time had been his teacher years before when he attended the school and invited him to come to our classroom to meet us. But he didn't end up attending because he did a CD signing at the local Walmart. Sick. What CD? Probably like a soundtrack.
Or they all kind of released like one album during their tour. Their tour at Disney.
It was probably like a requirement.
Yeah, probably.
I tried finding old yearbooks showing he went there, but couldn't find any. Just look up Mitchell Musso, Doris Collins, Lake Point Elementary, and a few articles stating that he went there come up. Anyway, not sure what else to say, but about this, other than wash your hands, everybody, because clean hands are cool hands.
The assembly worked.
True. Oh, and there's a picture of him in the classroom.
Oh, is he? Got the hair. Oh yeah,
the hair.
Look at
it's
that
so
hair. It's a helmet. It's a helmet. It's a helmet.
It's a full helmet.
That's
but it's
so cool.
It's one of those helmet, like British helmets, or like a Viking helmet that has like the. Oh shit.
Oh.
What was that?
Wait, last episode we knocked something off the wall. This set's falling apart piece by piece.
I'm just glad it wasn't that.
Yeah, me too. Anyway.
Fixed. What was it?
Low budget over here. The like British helmet
with the fur on the top. Yes. That's what Mitchell Moose's hair looks like.
Yeah, tell him what he looks like.
I loved these guys.
This was actually so fun, and we kind of want to do it again if you guys are down.
Definitely, let's do a part 2. I think
not necessarily next episode, but like we'll get your feedback in these comments. But please let us know if that's something you'd be interested in.
Yeah, totally.
I loved it. I like ate this shit up. The Shakespeare one is still like tickling me.
The balcony.
What?
That's so cool.
Like, did you marry them? If not, you just should.
You just have to.
You just have to. Actually, no, because that ends a little
bad.
We all know how that one ended.
A little ugly.
No spoilers here.
Yeah, if you guys don't know, you guys got to read that one.
That one
Romeo
book.
and Juliet.
I liked Hamlet. That was cool.
Yeah.
Honestly, my appreciation for Shakespeare is purely through Miss O'Connor.
Yeah,
she made it digestible. That was our English teacher.
Yeah,
I had her for, I think I had her for 3 years actually.
No, she was just junior and senior.
Okay, then I had her for 2. I know I had her as long as you can have her, which I felt was the fucking lottery. Yeah, I love her. I still DM her on Instagram.
She's the best.
She's so cool. She's so like youthful.
And my brother had her. And I remember when I got her, my brother was like, "You're going to love Miss O'Connor. She's the reason why I graduated."
She's the reason I graduated.
Yeah, she's just so kick-ass. So is she, cool. Do you know if she's still working there?
I don't think so. I think she's retired now.
Good for her.
Yeah, fuck yeah. She's like so with the shits too. Like she posts on her story. Like she's like,
wow.
She's just so cool.
She's so cool.
Well, that means nothing to you guys because you don't know her, but take our word. She's fucking sick.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening. This was a fun one.
This was fun. The backs of my knees are sweating really bad.
Ew.
I've had my leg crossed like this the whole episode. So
we had this, he was our friend too.
We hung out with this type of person.
We took a bowling class and during the summer, our friend would like run around, obviously when we were all in shorts, and he would like swipe the back of our knees and smell it. And then run away.
It's super weird when we say it out loud.
It's so weird. But like he was our homie, so it was like Daniel,
chill.
Stop.
Yeah. Daniel's crazy.
I know.
That's not what we called him. But like his name, I guess that was his government.
Yeah, that was his government.
Wait, before we go, we forgot to say our hometown.
Oh yeah. Should we look it up to get like all the facts?
Is it public?
I'm sure.
So ours honestly isn't nearly as crazy as
some of these.
Honestly, all of these.
Yeah.
But it was crazy for us, right? It was 8th grade. Our PE teacher at the time, I don't think he got like fired for this or anything. It was more so just like talk of the town, like whatever, big gossip. But he got busted with like, I guess hella weed, and his car fully got searched while we were like all in class. So it was like everyone wanted to like, peek through windows and all this, which I'm so surprised they did for like obvious reasons.
Right. Like,
and
why bust him at his place of work?
Like while the kids are there too.
Right.
Right. And weed wasn't legal then. So like I get why homie was busted. And like obviously why do you have it in your car while you're at work? Like smoke outside of work, sure. But like I do get the legalities here. But like I don't see why they did it while he was at work, because so Valley View was our middle school. And literally right behind the middle school was the Pleasant Hill Police Department. Like, it's not like that was like the only time you guys could mosey over. Like, they don't even have to drive. Like, you could walk across the field, the soccer fields behind College Park or Valley View. Like, I don't know. But I just remember that being kind of like.
It was like just the drama that had happened during class too.
Yeah.
And like he was a younger PE teacher. He was probably in his 20s.
Yeah,
he was just like, he was like the cool teacher. So it was like he got caught with weed.
Yeah, it was kind of like, because he was kind of like dorky, like I want to say like frat bro vibes. And I feel like it gave him some like street cred.
Yeah.
Like he was like,
like
kind of cool after.
yes,
like, oh, like
totally.
you get down. Like you're cool. That's kind of all I could think of. Or I guess he never got caught with anything, but Mr. Scott, he was like very clearly a pothead and would like smoke on his break and like walk in the classroom smelling like weed. But like
the science teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you could tell like all the teachers kind of didn't fuck with him because he
was always by himself.
he looked like a deadhead. Like he was like very stereotypical in that way. Like had long hair, like wore deadhead shirts.
Taught science.
Like, literally taught science, but he was really good at his job. Like he
I never had him.
I didn't have him either, but Monica did and really loved him. He didn't believe in homework. He was like one of those teachers, but like he actually like taught in the fucking class. Like,
right.
I just remember the teachers kind of always like, ugh, with him. He'd roll up in his little beater.
Yeah.
Like, what a cool guy.
He was a cool teacher. We also had a teacher that was for sure hooking up with the girls.
Mr. Cueto?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we shouldn't say his name though.
We don't have proof. It's just a vibe we got. I don't know.
Right.
I agree with you though.
Well, he would like invite girls over to like watch movies and stuff.
Yeah, and like study or whatever.
Yeah.
I confidently can say we don't have proof of that.
No.
Necessarily, but like we're talking about hometown gossip. Like that was the gossip in school, is that because he was again like another young kid. Doesn't make it any better, but like I think he like thought he had a shot type shit. Clearly, like with the seniors and whatnot, but ew, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think there was another, I forget his name, but he taught at College Park and DVC.
It was
Mr. Croft.
Mr. Croft, and I was
him.
So sad to learn his news. I had him for senior year government.
Yeah, so this all happened after we had graduated.
Yeah. But he was dating someone from his college course so she was over 18, she was in college, but he was older. Like he was in his 60s probably.
Yeah, I'd
50s,
say like
60s.
mid 50s, 60s.
He was like one of my favorite teachers.
Me too. He really like challenged you.
Yes, and he taught government in such a way that like
it was digestible.
Yes.
And he still let you be a free thinker, and that's what he would always push, was like, I'm not going to sit here and preach, left, right, up, down, whatever. But like the base of every lesson was like, when you walk out of this room, do your own research.
Yeah.
Don't let anybody put something in your head that like isn't your actual thought, which I can respect that message. But yeah, we learned about that a few years after, and we were like,
damn it.
Just bad taste. Just bad taste in my mouth. Like, glad she was of age to some degree, but like,
the age gap was,
that's quite the gap.
Yeah.
But
and I think he was married.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's I don't like that. That's beyond.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do a part 2.
Sorry, one more. This one was really sad. I won't say their name, but a teacher at our school, I had them was like a really bubbly teacher, and then like one day came to school and they were like, hey, like, just please be good today, guys. Like, I'm really going through some shit right now. And we ended up finding out that their partner was sick, which is already fucking hard, right? But demanded a divorce because they were like, I don't want you to take care of me.
Oh.
And now when I think about that with like an adult mind and an adult heart, like that is soul crushing, because all you want to do is take care of your love. But they're like, if they also like so stiff selfless for them to be like, no, like I'm I'm
like dying. How do you balance the thought of like finding out your loved one is now sick, but on top of it, they don't want to be your partner anymore,
because they want you to like go live your life, which is like admirable to a degree, but so like sad. How could you just go live your life? And like, super sad though.
Oh, I hate that.
I know. Okay, we'll end on that note. Everybody have a great week this week and get some good sleep. And
for Patreon,
for me.
Yeah, you need some sleep.
You need sleep for me. Oh yeah, Patreon.
Patreon. If you guys have any hometown drama, please send it in. But as always, if you don't have anything that has to do with Monday's topic, it is open Oddvice column for you guys on Friday's episodes.
Yep. That will be linked down below, or you can go to patreon.com/oddvicepodcast. Also, if you're listening, or I guess watching here on YouTube, make sure you subscribe, turn on your cutie little notifications, and comment down below if we should do a part 2.
Yeah.
And which of these stories were your favorite? Or like, were you also in that hometown? Do you also remember that story?
Yeah.
Like, maybe we're connecting some invisible strings here. I don't know. Lastly, if you guys are listening on Apple Music, or I always say that Apple Podcasts or Spotify, please rate and review us 5 stars. You can also leave suggestions for episodes in the reviews there. We love to read them there as well. So thank you guys, and have a great week.
Have a good week.
We will talk to you on Friday, you patrons, and we'll talk to the rest of you guys next Monday.
Love you.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.